Hi there, welcome back. I'm going to do my currently inked for July, and I don't know how this one's gonna go, but we're gonna try it. I did not touch my pens in June almost at all. So we're gonna go with 5 pens instead of 9, 10 like I have been doing. So we're gonna go with just the 5 and see if maybe I can get the love going again. I have been pretty stressed and pretty busy with work. I took a new position, so it's been a lot. So I'm hoping that that's all it is. I just did not reach for my pens hardly at all. So hopefully, I don't know. I'm a little already torn. So I don't know how I'm going to feel about some of these pens. I've already had some issues with a few of them. They are all brand new. So we're just going to kind of get into it, and I'm going to do things a little different. I'm just going to do this side of the paper since I only have 5, and I'm going to do it a little different. But I want to use my new little swatcher that I got from Alan over at Myers Pen Co. So I wanted to do something a little different. We're just going to try that. So I have some pipettes, and I have my swatcher, and then I have my pens to write with. Okay, so I forgot to label, so we're going to do that real quick, and then we will get started. I almost put 2024. It's okay. All right, and then we'll do our little nib sticker. So these came from Julia here. And then I also have these that have tons of scripts on them from the Mad Hatter Sticker Co. on Etsy. I have tons of stickers from them, so one of my favorite shops. I like the transparent. Got something on that one, but it's okay. All right, so let's get started. Let me grab a paper towel. Okay, so we are going to start off with Wearingeul Henry Jekyll. I have been wanting to use this ink for a while. I don't know how I feel about the pen I put it in. We'll get there. Okay, so we're going to use the little swatcher and see how that works out. I think I'm still putting down like too much ink. Maybe I'll just try one with the rest of them, like one drop with the rest of them. So I think I got that cleaned off. So I put this in my Nahvalur. This is a Fathom. It's a new pen. It's the Pride 2025 pen. I know I said I was not gonna buy any more Nahvalurs after my last encounter, but let me zoom you in. But I did want to try this one. It is a new body style. It's still a vac, but it's a new body style. And it does seem to be fixed. You can see the ink does move past that. My other one did not. And actually the replacement I got doesn't really work much better. But I don't know how I feel about this one anymore than that. I have been writing with it a little bit. I think it's just their nibs. Maybe I need to go with a broad instead of a medium, because it still just seems like it doesn't, maybe it just doesn't flow as well as some of my other pens. So it's a Nahvalur and it's called a Fathom. Pride 2025. It has a medium nib, and the ink is Waringle Henry Jekyll. And I really love this ink, but I feel like it's just not, it doesn't flow very well in this pen, so I don't know. I am going to use it for the month. I love the pen, it's beautiful, but I don't know how I feel about it. Whoa. But like I think I mentioned at the beginning, I'm having a little bit of issues out of a few of my pens. These are all new, so I don't know. We'll hopefully get some good use out of them this month and kind of see where we go from there. So the next ink is a shimmer ink, and this is the Van Diemen's Lilac Breasted Roller Wing. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. I think I might need a bottle of this one. It is so pretty. And the pen that I have it in, oh my goodness. It's a new pen. Oh my goodness. It's beautiful. Okay, so we're just going to go with one drop and see. Hopefully that will be enough to just kind of, but that was my goal. I just kind of wanted to, like, I don't spread it around and like make it look a little messy and fun. So I don't know, we'll see. But that was kind of my goal with using these little swatchers. Okay, so I should have written first so I knew where to put the ink down. So this pen, oh my goodness, is gorgeous. So this is a Maverick pen, and they were not on my radar at all until I saw this pen from Shut Up and Crochet, Alicia, on Instagram. I saw it, and then her post said to check out Reddit, and I found it over there, and I was like, I need this pen immediately. I need this pen now. It is so pretty, and the shimmer and rainbow, oh, it just, like, this pen is stunning. I absolutely adore it. So this pen, I believe it's a Guardian model, and I wrote down, let me see if I can find, okay, so the blank is called Rainbow Fluorite. It is a Maverick pen. So we will go and I believe it's a Guardian. With a medium nib in rainbow fluorite. And then the ink is Van Diemen's Lilac Breasted Roller Wing. And the shimmer is, wow. But it matches this pen so nicely with that shimmer, but then this top is very much the color of that ink. So I may need to pick up a bottle of this for a permanent pairing because I love that pen and I love that ink. It is so pretty. I hope I don't run out of space. I'm a little concerned. I'm getting close to the bottom. So, okay, next up we have, I think I'll do this one. This is not going to be very much of a rainbow, but so Sailor, South Dakota. It is kind of a pinky, maybe a pinky purple. It does look similar to the Henry Jekyll, but I don't think it does in the writing. I think it was the sample that just kind of, I should have like maybe spaced these out, like, I don't know, space them out. I think I'll have enough room, but I should have, yeah, like marked off where I needed space. But I wanted some, like, I didn't want it to all be localized in one area. I just wanted it to look nice and fun and just all over the place. Okay, this is a new pen. This is my first ever Mayfair pen, and this pen is beautiful. It is very, very pretty. The blank is called Springfields. I know some people have had some, you know, they've talked about how sharp the edges are. I don't really, my grip doesn't really get up there, so I don't think I'll have a problem with that being sharp. I mean, it's sharp, but it's not like too bad. I did put a Walltown nib on it. I have a rose gold nib that I got from Walltown, and then so I bought it without a nib because I know I love Walltown nibs. I haven't, so it's been setting for, I filled them last night. I haven't tried to write it with it today. I did have a bit of a concern. So I don't know that you're going to be able to see this, but there's a little bit of a gap here where you can kind of hear where my nail is going in and getting stuck. So I just hope there's no drying out issues. The pen itself is beautiful. It's my first ever Mayfair pen. I think it's stunning. So I believe this is the Vanyar model. I believe on my listing it just said Spring Flowers, which is the blank name. So I'm not too familiar with all of their different model types, and since this is my first, but I do believe this is the Vanyar model. So we're gonna put that, and if it's not, I will correct it. So this is the Mayfair. No dry out, that's good. Mayfair Vanyar. Y-A-R. And it has a, this is a medium. This is Spring Flowers. And the ink is Sailor 50 States. Lovely. Very lovely. The pen, it's very comfortable. For me, my grip, it doesn't really bother me. It is kind of short for like how I hold the pen, because I don't hold it up here. I hold my pen back here like this. So I kind of feel, but it's not. It's really not too short. And I didn't know. No, they are not postable. But I feel like I'm holding it way back, but I don't think I am. Like, I feel like this is very comfortable. It's a very comfortable pen. Like I said, I don't know how other people would feel if they were holding it up here like a normal grip, but for my grip, it's very comfortable. And it's a beautiful pen. I really like the colorway. Okay, next up. I inked this up. This is your fault, Diana. It's your fault. No. She was talking about re-inking or retesting Oyster Hour and how she really likes it now. The first time that she tried it, she wasn't a fan, and now she's on the hunt for a bottle. So, or maybe she picked up, that's the one I think she picked up, a bottle close to us, and it's a big ginormous bottle. I feel like that was the case. But anyway, she had tested it again like a couple of days ago and was like, oh, I really like this. And I'm like, well, maybe I need to retest mine. And now I kind of like it too. And I don't know why, because I didn't really care for it when I first tested it. So maybe it was how I tested it, but in the pen that I have it in, I do kind of like it. So, all right, let's see if we can get this out here and hopefully have enough room. Maybe I'll leave that off so I can see, make sure I have space. Again, I should have written on this side first, but I don't think it'll be a problem. So yeah, the first time I tried this, I was like, no, I don't know. It's not really for me. I'm not feeling it. But like I said, I tried it again. It's all her fault. No. Not at all. Hey, I like it if I can use up my samples and not have to give them away. I'm happy about that. So, yeah. All right. This is in my quartz strata from my Walltown Eno. Oh my gosh, I love this pen so much. It is so pretty. But the nib on it is this black nib. It's a good nib, and it's a fine nib, so I tend to go with medium. But yeah, so I think it's gonna lay down this color real nicely. So let's go ahead and do the writing sample. So this is my Walltown Eno in quartz strata and ice quartz. With a fine nib. Yeah, I really like that. So this is the, the cap is ice quartz. So if you like that and you want that on your pen, that is the color of it. And then the body is quartz strata. The ink is Ferris Wheel Press, Oyster Hour. And I really do, it's very light when you write it, but when it dries, it looks really nice. So, yeah, I think that's a nice little fun neutral to have. Okay, last pen is giving me issues, and I knew it would because I should have not bought it. Okay, so I put my trusty Soft Kitty Warm Kitty from Robert Oster in this pen because I wanted to see if it was the pen I didn't like or if it was the nib I didn't like or what. So if you've been here for a while, you'll know my saga over Sailors. I'm not a fan of Sailor pens at all. I had a couple, and hopefully that's enough. I had a couple, and I just Okay, ProGear Slim. I had a couple Sailor ProGear Slims. I was not a fan. I did not like the nib, the scratchiness, which it's not scratchy, it's just feedback. But to me, it's just not a smooth. I like smooth, buttery smooth nibs. That's my favorite. But I saw this pen on the Discord and it's so pretty. It's green and it has, I don't know if you'll be able to see the gold. There's like gold flecks in it. It's so pretty. So I got it on Amazon for like $90. And I mean, this is like a $200 pen or whatever. 180 I think is what they, you know, normally go for. And it's a gold nib. So, you know, for 90 bucks, gold nib, you don't see those that often. So my issue with Sailor, I have had 2 others. I sold one. I still have the other one just because it never sold. And then I just quit pushing it because I really do like the pen. It's pretty, but I don't like the nib on it. So they feel really light and kind of cheap. And I don't like the nib. So that was my saga with Sailor. So I, you know, was done with them. So I found a ProGear that I was in love with. The Starboard Lights. I have that pen. I adore that pen. It's a medium nib. I love it. Okay, so it's a little bit bigger than the ProGear Slims. And so when I saw this one and it was such a good price, I was like, I'm just going to buy it and see. It actually said it had a medium nib. Well, that was a lie. It's a medium fine, which is what my other pens had. So I got it. I got it home and it actually feels nice. It feels heavier than my other ProGear Slims. Now maybe that's the ink, maybe. I don't think so though, because I felt like when I opened it right out of the box, it felt better. It feels more luxurious, I guess, which is kind of crappy, I guess, because the other one that I kept is the First Snow, and it's like a limited edition. I paid $280 or something for it. It was a lot more expensive than my initial one. Anyway, here we go. So I inked it up and I put Kitty Ink Pot in it because I really like that ink. It's too light. I'm gonna have to put that in something with like a broad nib. I couldn't read it. You can't read it at all. So I thought, well, okay, I'm just gonna put my trusty, I love this ink. I've loved it in every nib I've ever put it in. It doesn't matter the size of the nib. It's just a good ink for me. It's a good testing point in my opinion. So I put that in here. Well, I think I didn't get all the water out of the nib. So we're going to write with it and see how it does. But I feel like it was kind of watered down when I was writing with it last night. So this is the Sailor. I will say I do like this nib better. Sailor ProGear Slim Dragon Palace with a medium fine. If my other nib felt like this, I would definitely love it. So yeah, the water must have gotten out of it. It must be, because it looks like the ink should look now, and it writes really nicely. So this is Robert Oster Soft Kitty, Warm Kitty. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay. Well, then this has redeemed itself because that other ink in it was just not good. But yeah, I actually like this nib with the medium fine. I'm surprised. All right, so there is my currently inked for July. So hopefully I can find some love in these inks and use them and enjoy my pens again, because yeah, I don't know what was going on with me last month. I just was not excited about using my pens at all. So hopefully this month is a little better and I have less choices, and I just think that this might be where I need to go from here and just do maybe 5 pens a month for a little while and just kind of get back into using my pens and enjoying them, because yeah, I don't know what happened last month. I think it was just kind of a, you know, trickling event, because I feel like I didn't really use them a lot in May, but I did write with them. Like, I just haven't done anything with them in June. So hopefully this will help. But this is my July 2025 currently inked. We have the Nahvalur Fathom in Pride 2025 with Warrengold's Henry Jekyll. We have the Maverick pen Guardian in Rainbow Fluorite with Van Diemen's Lilac Breasted Roller Wing. We have Mayfair pens in Spring Flowers with Sailor 50 States, South Dakota. Walltown Eno and Quartz Strata Ice Quartz with Ferrisville Press Oyster Hour. And then Sailor ProGear Slim Dragon Palace with Robert Oster Soft Kitty Warm Kitty. So let me know what you think about this lineup. It's not very much of a rainbow, but I do have some colors that I haven't really used a whole lot here lately, and I think it'll be a fun month. Didn't really do a red, white, and blue either, did I? I got a red and a blue up here, sort of bluish green. This ink, I'm gonna have to find a bottle of that. That is so pretty. All right, well, let me know what you think about my lineup, and if you have any of these pens, if you like them, or you know, your thoughts. So I think that's gonna be it. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.